What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to the Overwatch 2 Season 4 mid-season patch, which has introduced several exciting new skins to the game. The brand new Starwatch game mode with a bunch of challenges to go with it, new hero balance changes, including some pretty big buffs for Junker Queen, and some other juicy things that I'll be diving into here in today's video. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the brand new skins that were added to the hero gallery, starting off first and foremost with what I think is going to be everybody's favorite in the latter half of this season, Cardboard Reinhardt. Yep, we saw it in the trailer for the season, and now we finally have a look at it in the hero gallery, and whoo boy, this is a skin. The amount of detail in this skin is just phenomenal. The creativity of it. Just the concept of the skin, cardboard armor Reinhardt, is great, but I love all the little details they put into it. Just, you know, everything's held together with cardboard and scotch tape, the cardboard mask, but then his thruster on the back is just a fan. It's just a fan built into the armor with these little flaps coming out the back. Oh, it's great. Also taking a look at his hammer, this is no less detailed than the skin itself. I love the inclusion of the red solo cups as the sort of like thrusters on the back. This has to be one of the best skins Blizzard has ever made, and certainly one of the best skins for Reinhardt, who already has quite a few great skins. And since I know everybody is going to be curious, yes, this skin does have unique sound effects. Moving on though, next up we have the Epic Asteroid skin for Wrecking Ball, which is a free skin you can unlock simply by completing challenges in this season's Starwatch game mode. And I gotta say, this is a pretty good skin. Nothing too impressive overall. I do like that they go for it being like a sort of like moon with like the craters on it, or I guess you could just call it an asteroid, which is what the skin is called. And then Hammond himself has a sort of like alien color scheme going for him. It's supposed to be some space hamster, I assume. A pretty nice skin overall. Take a look at the weapons as well. Nothing too special going on there. But yeah, a free skin, a pretty decent epic skin on top of that. I like it. And next up we have the Infinite Admiral Epic skin for Sojourn. Once again, it's just an epic skin, so it's only really a recolor, nothing too special going on here. Honestly, I think this is perhaps the worst of the Starwatch skins, and that's not to say it's bad, it's just underwhelming, but still neat. Glad she got something at the very least. Symmetra also got an epic skin, this one not Starwatch related. This will be part of the upcoming Symmetra mini event, the Symmetra's Seeds of Order challenge, which will be a bit later on in May. So just taking a quick look at it here. Basically just a Gardener epic skin for Symmetra, and I gotta say, for just an epic skin, I think they did a really good job of redesigning this to make it look like a Gardener. So it's pretty good in that regard. Take a quick look at the constructibles and weapons as well. They have a sort of flower, well I guess not flower, like a leafy pattern to it. I quite like the weapon. I think they did a really good job of just sort of changing up the colors to make it look more greenery-esque. And a quick look at the turret as well. Pretty good epic skin, and again, one which you'll be able to unlock for free just by completing the upcoming challenges. Getting back to Starwatch though, next up we have Starship Engineer Torbjorn. Yep, once again this is one we saw teased in the season trailer, but now we have a proper look at it, and he's basically turned into a weird, furry Star Wars dog gremlin creature. And it's pretty great. I gotta say, the idea of a spaceship engineer for Torbjorn just fits him so well. So well indeed. Take a quick look at the turret there. Nothing too special with it, but I do like the sort of angular design on it. Certainly fits the other aesthetics we've seen with the Starwatch skins thus far. The rivet gun has a cool little look to it. I like the sort of like drill bit that makes up sort of the front of it. I think that's a neat little design, and it has like a little like light on the side. Nicely detailed. Nothing too terribly impressive though. And the hammer. I like that it's a sort of futuristic, like, claw hammer with the claw on the back of it. Surprised we haven't really seen many Torbjorn hammers that focus more of like a claw hammer design, but nonetheless, I think this is a nice weapon, and overall, pretty good skin for Torbjorn. Once again, it is a shop skin, so you will have to pay for it with Overwatch coins, but I think it's a pretty good one. Is it worth the price it'll end up being? We'll have to wait and see, but it's one that I like just looking at it. And another epic skin, Synthwave Tracer. Again, one we saw in the trailer, but now we get to see it in the hero gallery, and there it is in its retro glory. Pretty nice one. I do quite like the whole retro wave, synthwave color scheme and aesthetic, and I think it fits Tracer pretty well. I do like the detailing of it. But with the skin itself, there is another very important cosmetic that was added, which is the Synth Drift highlight intro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is one of the most intense highlight intros I think we've ever seen. The way it just implements this whole synthwave scape around her on the motorcycle. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And the last new skin added with this mid-season patch for Season 4 is the Black Swan skin for Lifeweaver, which is a legendary skin. It is a shop skin, once again, but it's a pretty nice look for him. It fits the whole sort of aesthetic Lifeweaver goes for, and yeah, I think it's pretty in line with his character, I guess we could say. Take a look at the other elements of the skin itself. The seed is never really changing that much. Close-up of the weapon. I do like the color scheme there with the sort of teal, neon teal, green sort of needles. And the blossom has a very neat sort of like, almost like onyx type, like, I don't know, I'm not going to bother counting the number of sides on there, but it's basically just like a sphere with all these little facets on it. Pretty cool looking blossom, I must admit. So overall, pretty neat skin for Lifeweaver. Before I move on to looking at the Starwatch challenges though, I do also want to point out some of the other little cosmetics, including the player icons that are added, including the Black Swan player icon for Lifeweaver, the Infinite Admiral Sojourn player icon, and the Starship Engineer Torbjorn icon. And as for name cards, we got the Hammond's Wish name card, which you've maybe seen me having already equipped here on the test server. This is one you get to unlock for free, like the skin, just by completing challenges. And also, there is the Crayon Art name card, which is, of course, tied to the cardboard Reinhardt skin. Just some goofy little drawings of Reinhardt and his hammer. So fitting for the skin, and so great. And moving on to the event challenges for the Starwatch game mode, we have Complete Orbit, which is just complete 5 Starwatch event challenges in total, and that'll get you the epic Wrecking Ball skin. Starwatch Veteran, complete 5 games of Starwatch, which will get you the Silver Comet weapon charm. Big Bang, destroy 3 gravity canisters in Starwatch, that'll get you the spray featuring the Soldier 76 skin. Quantum Life, resurrect a teammate, that'll get you the new Sigma voice line. Zero Gravity, stay airborne in low gravity for 4 seconds for the Diva poster spray. Pro Star, complete 4 games, that just gives you XP. Shoot for the Stars, complete 8 games, more just XP. Rebel of the Galaxy, complete 12 games for the Doomfist voice line, and Hero of the Galaxy, complete 16 games to get the Hammond's Wish name card. And of course, these basically all give you experience in addition to whatever cosmetic rewards. And moving on now to hero balance changes that have come in the mid-season patch, we've got quite a few things to delve into. Starting off with, first and foremost, the tank heroes. Junker Queen got a number of buffs. Scattergun, maximum ammo increased from 6 to 8. Jagged Blade, projectile size increased from 0.15 to 0.2 meters. Rampage now deals 40 impact damage. Wound damage decreased from 100 to 60. And Adrenaline Rush, adrenaline passive healing multiplier increased from 1.25 to 2 times damage dealt by wounds. So overall, these are going to be some interesting buffs for Junker Queen. She's certainly a character which I quite enjoy playing, but do feel is a bit on the weaker side of things. So I'm certainly eager to see how these end up impacting her actual viability and strength in matches. But moving on to the next tank hero, Orisa, augmented fusion driver, damage increased from 12 to 13. So slight little damage buff there for her. Winston, jetpack, damage damage radius before falloff begins increased from 1 to 1.3 meters, so just a bit more of an AoE there with the damage. Wrecking Ball adaptive shield effect duration decreased from 9 to 7 seconds. This is honestly, as a Wrecking Ball main, a pretty insignificant nerf. It's pretty rare that you'll ever actually max out the time duration of your shields before either just losing all those shields from taking damage or having yourself retreated and then it doesn't even really matter. So this is basically negligible, just my thoughts on it. Moving on to the damage heroes, Echo Duplicate ultimate cost reduced by 25% and ultimate generation decreased from 5.5 times to 4 times while Duplicate is active. So basically it makes it easier to get her ultimate as Echo, but then while she's duplicated another hero, getting that hero's ultimate in the duplicate form charges slower, which is reasonable, I think, of a nerf. Overall, I do think this is probably going to be a nerf for her because she can often charge ults pretty quickly during her own ultimate, so I think this is a fair change. Junkrat Concussion Mine maximum damage increased from 100 to 110. Moving on to support heroes, Ana Biotic Grenade Explosion healing decreased from 100 to 60. Ooh, that's a pretty severe nerf there for Ana. Baptiste Immortality Field cooldown decreased from 25 to 23 seconds. Kiriko Kunai reloads after 65% of the animation has completed, as opposed to formerly 75%, and also a new hero option, Healing Ofuda cancels reload. So basically this change is to deal with the issue with Kiriko where when you're just constantly throwing out your healing Ofuda, you never really get an opportunity to actually reload your kunai. This will give you a bit of a more reasonable window to reload and actually refresh your kunai projectiles without having to take such a huge break from actually dishing out healing, while also adding a new option where healing will no longer cancel the reload, but rather you can just have it so it forces Kiriko's reload to go through before you can start healing again. So just a bit more technical variety there for however you want to play. And last for the support heroes, Life Weaver, Life Grip. Reinhardt is no longer a valid target for Life Grip during Earth Shatter, and using Earth Shatter will cancel Life Grip. Interesting, a very small, very specific change there for Life Weaver, but one which I think a lot of Rein mains are probably going to be quite satisfied with. One other final thing I'd like to touch on here is regarding the return of the Battle for Olympus game mode, which will be coming back briefly in the latter half of this season. And specifically, the detail that's worth pointing out is that it is confirmed that at long last we'll be getting the Junker Queen Zeus statue on Ilios, as they promised all the way back in January when Battle for Olympus first started. So that'll be an exciting thing to finally get to see on the map. And also, when it returns, there will be a team deathmatch version of Battle for Olympus, which I know quite a few people were asking for. And on that note, that does it for the Overwatch 2 Season 4 mid-season patch update video. Thank you all so much for watching. I am super eager to jump into Starwatch and get to play some of that, and if you're happening to watch this video as I publish it, I will be live streaming playing Starwatch because, you know, I always like live streaming the new game modes when they come out, so be sure to stop by and hang out. And otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the new skins, event, and hero balance changes we got with this mid-season patch by dropping a comment down below. As always, be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, hit up that bell icon, and come join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any of my future Overwatch content. And special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible. If you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. And otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.